Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Athletics taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, we welcome your Houston Astros.
And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Peter Lambert. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and the fans are well aware of that. For him, he's got to just not press and go out there and say, hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can find that.
Stepping in, Jeremy Pena.
Number 3.
The count 2-1. And that one hammered out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He jacks that one out to left. And we're level. It's 1-1.
Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. He knew it was going to be close, and bam, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hats.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases. And so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective. Look for long pitch counts, grinding out at-bats, and really barrels to the baseball, because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
Tied up here in the early going. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. This ball's chopped on the ground. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Keith Cox. Oh, great effort.
One down. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. And a 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
Ripped into right field, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Well struck left field. And it bangs off the top of the wall. In comes the run from second.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runners in the corners here, one away. So here's Wade now. Laser could be trouble. One run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they take a 3-run lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out, runner at second. Here's Taylor Trammell. Man at second. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Got him. That's the second out.
Batting in, the center fielder, number 6.
And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. Man on second, 2 down. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's outside.
That's out.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering is outside. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. They'll throw in. He will score, and they lead by 4. So here's Christian Vasquez.
Nope, outside.
Step off, throw to first.
He's safe.
Myers dives back in safely. And that one upstairs.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jose Suarez. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, number 82. He's making his second appearance of the season. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena, back into the box for the second time this inning. And we remember what he did the first time around.
Yes, we do. And now he has the chance to do it again. Some of the biggest names in baseball history have pulled this off. He's going for 2 home runs in the same inning.
2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. High fly ball, right field. And the inning is over. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. On to the second inning now from Dyken Park. It's the Astros 5 and the A's 1. Back here in Houston, top of the second.
Fell early in this ball game, down by 4 runs.
Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That one not close. And that's ball 3. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now it's Christian Walker. That's to third. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
For the Astros, the third baseman, Isaac
Paredes will hit next.
Boog, here's someone that loves playing at home, and who can blame him? His numbers are historically better, and he's already 1 for 1 out of the chute.
Right through there for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Astros are down quietly. They lead this one, though, 5-1. On to the third inning, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Not even close there. Ball 2.
Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Astros.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Wade Jr.
Swings through that high fastball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
One out man at first. So next up for Houston, Taylor Trammell.
That's in. Ball 2.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. And a base hit up the middle. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Astros.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter.
Number 2, Christian.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. To third. Fair ball. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
So bases all loaded up. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Late swing, fouled off. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Astros leave them loaded, and it remains 5-2. Back here in Houston, down the third baseman, Zach Geloff. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Bolte has a beat on it. 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman.
And next to hit for Houston, Christian Walker. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Out to short. Hernandez tosses to first.
He's out.
Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Astros, the third baseman, Isaac.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Ball to strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Jose Altuve.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. And that's outside. 3-1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Out of here. A 2-run homer, and they add to their lead.
Jose Altuve packs a lot of power in his swing. The ball just explodes off his bat. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 down, Lamont Wade Jr. the next to hit. That's in there, and it's 1-2. Ripped to short. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We played 4. It's the Astros 7 and the A's 3. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the A's designated hitter, Nick Kurtz.
He's an intimidating presence.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Now Pitching for the
So they turn
Astros,
things over to the righty, number 72. He's been so good against lefties. Now batting Taylor Trammell.
Astros, the left fielder, Taylor Trammell.
Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Into center, Bolte on the move, pulls it down, and they're two away.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher,
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 82 gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
New arm out of the bullpen, Carlos Cortez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's Christian Vasquez. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike three. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Henry Bolte now at the plate.
The center fielder, number 33, Henry Bolte.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. 1-1 now. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's one down.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Swings over the top of that one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman,
Christian Walker getting ready to hit. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Up and in, and the count is filled up. Ground ball, left side. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They hold a 7-4 lead. We go to the top of the seventh, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 72 will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
the Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Brian Abreu.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
And they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
Save!
Now pitching for the
new pitcher on now, Justin Sterner.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. Line drive, base hit, and a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
The 1-1. That's a strike. Attacked with the sweeper. Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter,
One out man at first. Now it's going to be Lamont Wade Jr. Here's a 1-1. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Struck him out looking. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike three.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Yeah.
You're out.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.